Winter is coming, which, unless you're a Game of Thrones fan, is not that much fun. If you're a boater, it definitely sucks, unless you live in Florida. The winter boat show season is just around the corner. Hi, I'm Sean from Lens Cove Lessons in Boating. There's definitely an excitement in the air for 2022 boating season because we are returning to a semi-normal state in the industry as far as boat shows and dealerships go. Not all boat shows are going to happen in 2022, and yet a lot of the big ones are, and that's pretty exciting if you're a boater. There's no question that getting out on the floor of a big exhibition hall and seeing lots of boats and smelling the newness there can really drive your passion. And as an industry, it's definitely a good thing for us and a good thing for you to be able to see new product, what's exciting, and compare different models and different manufacturers on the showroom floor. However, there are some changes coming. On today's video, we're going to cover what you can expect from the 2022 boat show season, what things are going to be different this year, and what not to expect so you're not disappointed or have the wrong expectations. If you like today's video, make sure you throttle that like button, subscribe to get on board for more of these type of videos. I've been doing boat shows for almost 30 years, and when I started doing boat shows, it was a boat show. And what I mean by that is that people would come to look at boats, get excited about the year ahead, and often make a relationship that you would then go back to the dealership later in the spring to buy your boat and get ready for the next boating season. Over time, as people started shopping more online and doing a lot of their research before the boat show really became a boat sale. And a boat sale is different insofar as that the boat show became that point in time where you pulled the trigger and made your decision on what boat you were going to want for the next season. What I think will happen in 2022 is that the boat show will become a little more apparent. And what I mean by that is that it's going to be a great research point for you. It's going to be the ability for you to look at all the different makes and models and think about where you might want to go in your future boating. Build a relationship with a dealer, see if there's a good fit there. In the boating industry, we have for years put a lot of emphasis in the winter boat show season, and for good reason. Typically, it's the kickoff to the next year. It's a way for us to meet with our customers. It's a way for us to show you the new product, and it's usually when people start thinking about buying or ordering a boat for next season. What you'll find at this year's 2022 boat show season is a slightly different environment. I think what you will see is a lot less product on the floor. What you'll find, because of the global supply chain issues and increased demand that we saw in 2020 and 2021, boating inventory levels at all dealerships are and continue to be at all-time lows. Because of that, we really don't have near as many stock models to choose from to take to boat shows. Where we used to be able to have one of every model or one of most models, we're now at a situation where we might have one or two of each brand to bring to the show. And that's going to mean that you're going to see one or two of each brand and be able to see what that brand manufacturing and build quality is all about. But you're not going to be able to compare the 21 to the 23 to the 25 foot with an outboard and an IO in each model and each brand. So that's going to make your comparison slightly different. There's going to be more space in everybody's booth, so you're going to be able to feel like there's room to move around. You're going to be able to get better views of the boats as there's less crowding in each booth. So that's going to be a plus. Okay, let's talk about what not to expect. In the past, you've always been able to go to a boat show and fairly confidently put an order on a boat or put a deposit down on a stock unit and have it for that spring. With about a 95% certainty, that is not going to be the case for the 2022 boat show season. And why I tell you that is that the stocking levels are very low, and almost all boats that are coming in to our inventories now are already pre-sold. So the conversations we're going to have at the 2022 boat shows are going to be about 2023. They're going to be about your dream boat that's going to come to replace your existing boat after next season. They're going to be about what you might want to get into boating at if you're not ready to boat yet. It's going to be about dreaming and enjoying the boating lifestyle and talking to boating professionals and other boaters about seeing your friends that you boat with. So I want to make sure that you don't have the expectation that if you go to a boat show, and there's lots, we're talking about boat shows that are going to be happening January, February, and the beginning of March in the early winter of 2022. And they include great venues like Atlanta, Toronto, New York, Halifax, Seattle, Montreal, Boston, Miami, Atlantic City, and Orlando. And that's just a partial list. And when you're at those shows, you're going to enjoy the atmosphere and all things boating. But there's no question in my mind, having done this for a lot of years and having gone through the last 2 years with supplier challenges, that there's not a possibility that you're going to be able to pick from very many choices and have a boat for 2022. So what does that mean for you? If you want a boat in 2022, or you want to change your current boat for something different, do not wait until the winter boat show season to have those conversations with your dealership. Get out there now. It is very counterintuitive to shop and buy a boat late in the fall and early in the winter. I actually made a video on it, and here's the link here, about it being the best time even in non-pandemic times. However, this year it's even more exaggerated. So our advice, if you're shopping for a boat for 2022, get to your dealership now. November and December are the times to be shopping at the dealership. If you're thinking about 2023 or you just want to dream boating, get out to the shows because it'll be a blast and it'll feel good to have that normalcy back again. One tip that we would give you is if you do go to a boat show and you feel like you're going to buy a boat for 2023, don't hesitate to ask to put down a refundable deposit to hold a build slot for you. The other thing that can happen is every year boat manufacturers will build new models. So it's possible that what you're looking at the boat show in a 25-foot center console may be slightly different in 2023, and that can be exciting too. So be open to the fact that the exact model you're looking at may not be available the next year, and it might be even better. If you want to know more about the custom order build process for boats, check out this video that we made on the topic here. Thanks for joining us on today's Lenskov Lessons in Boating. Make sure you subscribe to get on board for more of these type of videos. If you like today's video, make sure you throttle that like button. Get out on the water, have fun, and stay safe.